Good morning. It's Mr. Eshelman, and it's Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. Hope your week got off to a good start yesterday with your online learning and you're all ready for day two. We know you're putting forth a lot of effort. You're doing a great job and working hard to get ready for your next grade as this current grade winds down in just a few weeks. The month of May is already underway, and the beginning of June is the end of this school year, and it'll be summertime. So keep up the good work. We're almost there, and continue to let us know how we can help you out along the way. Birthdays today. We have 4 birthdays for Denver Elementary students today. 1 kindergartner, Amelia, celebrates her birthday today, and 3 fifth graders, Noah, Cheyenne, and Lane H, all celebrate birthdays today. So happy birthday to all of those Denver Elementary students. Just a quick reminder, every once in a while we put the Eagle expectations up to remind you some of the things that we're asking students to do, and not just students, but teachers and staff and even parents. We're all part of Cocalico, so we all follow the same expectations of being Eagles, and we want to be people, not just kids, but adults too, who are respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. That means we want to be considerate of others. We want to do our jobs well, do things to keep us safe and healthy, and be kind to others by being friendly to them. If we do those things, things will usually go pretty well for us. Some wisdom for the day along those lines is from a man you might recognize in the picture there, Martin Luther King Jr. He said, "If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But whatever you do, you have to keep moving forward." I like how Martin Luther King Jr. took any of our excuses out of the things that we might say to prevent us from doing something that's hard. So when things get hard, we often come up with a reason why we can't do it, or why we shouldn't have to do it, or why it's not fair. And Martin Luther King Jr. says, you may not be able to do this, but you can do that. And if you can't do that, then you can try this. So even little steps, small steps in the right direction are helping us move forward. But if we stop completely, obviously, we're not going anywhere. And Martin Luther King Jr. says, keep moving forward. Even if you're taking baby steps, even if we're not moving as fast as we want to, just keep moving forward and don't make excuses. So our question of the day then says, what measurement tool would you use to take the following measurements? So there's 4 different things that you might measure. What tool would you use to measure each one? Air temperature, weight of a cat, length of your shoe, and wind speed. Now for a couple of those things, you might have those objects around your house. If you want to add an extra challenge to it and you're bored at some point today, which I know isn't going to happen. So if you are, you could actually measure those things if you have a cat, or you can measure something, the weight of something else, the air temperature. On that one, don't ask Alexa, or don't ask Siri, or pull it up on the phone or on the app. That's not the measurement tool that we're talking about to measure air temperature, although that is a way that we can usually find out the air temperature pretty quickly. There is a tool that we can use to measure that. So that's what we're looking for there, not ask Siri or ask Alexa what the temperature is. But that's what I do when I'm ready to go outside first thing in the morning. So I know if I need to wear a jacket or not. Weight of a cat, you could weigh something else if you wanted to. Length of your shoe. And wind speed, that might be a tough one to measure. Again, you can find that out on an app or on weather.com or asking Alexa, but there is a tool that measures that as well, but you probably don't have one of those at your house. And then 2 jokes today. The first joke says, what kind of music do planets like? Neptunes. Neptune's a planet. Tunes are songs. And the second joke, why do bees have sticky hair? Because they use honeycombs. Get it? Combs, like to brush their hair. Honey's sticky. So hopefully you enjoyed those jokes. Keep them coming my way. I like the responses that I get each day on Seesaw and on Schoology to the questions of the day and the jokes that you recommend, and even some of the quotes that you send my way. So we'll get those things on the announcements throughout the week. So finally, let's stand up together and face the flag for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So have a great day, learn lots of things, be safe, be healthy, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Happy Tuesday.